So let it be written. So let it be done.
The new crypto play you need to know about is zero knowledge proofs, but what companies are in it, what companies are building it, and what companies are getting it. My private site's right here. If you want to find out more, watch this live stream that I did and check it out. Each week, I'm dropping the connected series and connected tissue. Let's get into the conversation. Can you clarify for me the Plume versus Plume Network token? I've seen articles that state that there are different, but then other articles stating they are the same. That daggone Tony. That daggone Tony asking the right questions. Tony, my friend, this is why I'm doing this live. It's people like yourself. You motivate me, sir. You motivate me. You ask the question for clarity. Here we go. Appreciate that. I'm going to answer that question right now. Let me first pull up Plume so we can know what he's talking about. Here's the ecosystem, folks. Let me push this to the front, and then I'm going to answer his question. I'm going to keep it there. Plume is the one that's like a feather. Feather is a plume. That's what he's talking about. Now, I'm going to also bring this to your attention. Let me bring up one more thing. Tony, great question. I'm about to answer it. If you notice, I've been talking about Plume. It's in all my videos. I continue to put it in there, and I talk about Plume. So let's talk about it. This question I'm going to answer with a question, and then I'm going to answer the question. So here it is. If you go to McDonald's and you get a McDonald's Big Mac, is McDonald's and McDonald's Big Mac two separate things? Or are McDonald's and McDonald's Big Mac a derivative within the ecosystem of McDonald's? The quarter pounder, the chicken filet, the parfait, the chicken nuggets, the company, Plume Network, is being referenced at times. The ecosystem within Plume Network has different products. Plume Token is like Swift blockchain, if you will. Swift blockchain is the name of the network. Swift token is the network token used to pay for fees and staking. Plume Network is the blockchain name. Plume Token is the fee, the token that used to pay for fees within that network. McDonald's is the company. The Big Mac is their product. Plume Network has created an ecosystem. So they've made RWAs as part of that. That's what you know them by. But Plume is so much bigger than that. Plume turns into PUSD, Plume digital dollars. Plume connects through Nest, through Elixir. Elixir allows you to connect to Securitize. Securitize is what? A SEC approved tokenization company that takes BlackRock BUIDL product, Hampton Lane Scope product, and is the only one in the world who allows you to use these two products as institutional investors, tokenize them, and sell that product not to you, Tony, not to me, but only to big companies like McDonald's, JP Morgan Bank, Target, Walmart, JP Morgan, like I said, big companies. But with you, Tony, you can be on the Plume Network and you can get Nest, and you want to get your beak stuck into that institutional money. And so you take your Plume and you go to the Plume Network site, and then you invest your $100 of Plume, your $1,000 of Plume, and you change it to PUSD, a stable coin for Plume, backed by what? United States dollar. And now it is backed by that because that's what the Genius Act allows these companies to do. You can rest assured that the price of yours stay the same. And what you're getting back, Tony, is not $1 for $1. That doesn't do you no good. If those 7 cryptocurrencies alone raise their market cap because companies are using it in the ecosystem, And there's yield that flows from those 7 companies and build just by itself. I'm not even talking about Hamilton Lane yet. Then, Tony, what happens is that money flows to the product of build. Securitize tokenizes that product, and you connect it to Nest, and Nest through Plume Network promised to pay out a certain amount of yield for the growth of that token. So now your dollar might be worth $1, plus it makes an extra 40 cents. And now for every dollar you invested in Plume, and the ecosystem had more total lock value, Tony, now you make your dollar $1.40. And you don't have to buy the token of Plume or buy the token of Aptos or buy the token of anybody else, because you use Plume to become a stablecoin. And you use the stablecoin to loop your money back around. And guess what? It's backed by $1 per dollar, Tony. So it doesn't matter if the prices go up and down. When you get out of it, you get your yield. If the yield does good, Tony, then you do good. If those projects go from a market cap right now, like we see these market caps at $142 for Avalanche, if Avalanche, these other products go up in value, the value of your dollar, Tony, goes up too. And you don't have to worry about the up and down in the market. Do you understand the power of it? So Plume Token, when you about to make it from PUSD, from the Plume Token or DUSD through Elixir, you got to pay fees. You have to pay staking fees. You got to stake and unstake. And that's what pays for it. So think about it, Tony. Every single time these companies making big money, and while people are just dying in the market because crypto is going up and down, Tony, you put 20K in, you can get 20K out. If the market does really good, Tony, on that end, then you make money on the back end. If the market goes down, you still make money. That's good for you, Tony. It's good for them. And just like these big institutional investors, that's good for them too. They get more yield. Now, Tony, I could go into more detail. For example, I could talk to you about how you take your money and you need to divest your money. You need to get it out quicker than what you said. You told Plume Network that you was going to invest for 3 months with them, and they told you they're going to give you 30% back on yield on that company. That means for every dollar you made, you will make $1.30. So instead, though, something came up, Tony. You got your tires went flat, your mortgage need to get paid, you lost your job, you got to get out early. So you know what, Tony? I say, you know what? I'll tell you what I do. I see that you got these Plume tokens, and I want them. And I'm not going to try to short you, Tony. I want what you got. But I tell you what, I don't want to pay the full price of what you got, because you're invested for 3 months and you're trying to get out after 6 weeks, Tony. So this is what I'm going to do. You was going to make $1.30 for every time that you put $1. I'll give you $1.20 right now. If I give you $1.20 for every one that you have, you win, Tony, because you get 20 cents on every dollar. I win because I get an extra 10 cents on the back end when it comes to maturity. That is Plume Token. Now, you can't tell me that ain't powerful. Let me wrap up everything for you and bring this conversation to a head. I want you to stay connected and watch the connected tissue. My link's right there. You can see my private network, or you can go and get connected in my playlist in the series. Stay connected. Until next time, this has been Underdog Research Channel. Take care.
So let it be written. So let it be done.
Oh my God. Yeah,